We've all been there, spent our first couple $100 on Facebook ads, expecting all these results. Wait a couple of days, crickets, nothing. Maybe a sale if you're doing Shopify, maybe a download, maybe a lead form fill out, but nothing that ever converts. And that's because you're not running a proper system. Ads aren't meant to convert the first time. Me and my team have mastered the artwork of Facebook ads, and there's a specific framework that we will use when setting up Facebook ads. And if you set up Facebook ads this way, you should set up for success, meaning that as long as you are budgeting this into your business plan, so that's something that you can do like exponentially as you make more money doing this thing, you will have so much success with Facebook ads. So there are 4 layers to Facebook ads that I see personally as a marketer. And those 4 layers, 3 of them I think are hidden from the main public. When they think of Facebook ads, they think of just boosting or Facebook ads. A lot of people think of Facebook ads because they've been in the business a long time. A lot of the newer people hear boosted because you can boost a post and it pushes it out to the broadest, most local audience that will bring you the most of attention for whatever your goal was. If it was to get more views, it'll get you as many views as possible for as cheap as possible. Might not be as targeted locally. If you want to get more messages, it'll start spending with the goal of getting you messages. If you switch to the goal of profile visits, it'll get you profile visits. So whatever you ask for, it will deliver on. But most people don't understand the 3 other steps. That first step is just your one data trigger, and we're going to explain that to you today. So there's 4 layers of ads that I like to think about. And most people don't spend enough on ads to understand and to really test to figure out how advertising works. But when it comes to ads, we have an ad specialist who spends on average about $25,000 currently. Last year it was about $10,000. It's up to $25,000 a day as average spend. And last Black Friday, he spent over $600,000 on Facebook ads and brought back over $1.5 million back in sales. That's over $900,000 in profit that he brought that client. And if you want to learn the strategies that we use for our clients, this is our 4-layer structured system. So what your only goal is you don't want to set up ads unless you can afford to spend on ads. And what I mean by this is what your only goal is to do in the first 90 days of running ads is just buy data. So right away, all you're going to want to do is spend, I would say, about $1,000 to $5,000, really depending on your niche, the targeting, the content you have. Sometimes you can get it down to $500, but I like to put up to $5,000 because some people have really bad content and it doesn't get a lot of attention. But it will find those micro niches that you're targeting. I can confidently say Facebook is really, really good with their algorithm and their AI at targeting specific people. What we want to do is get 1 million views within a 90-day period on Facebook ads. And what this is going to allow us to do is, yes, get viewed over 1 million times within a 90-day frame. But what's better than this is we can track data on all of the people who have watched this content. So Facebook has a really, really smart algorithm, and there's a couple of different audiences you can set up. A custom audience is, as it says in the name, a custom audience of people within your data set. So basically a data set is like a pixel or a line of information that signifies your social media or your ads account. So basically you can build custom audiences on tracked data from past advertising. So if you ran 1 million views worth of ads in the last 90 days, so something we can save is people who watch most of your content, meaning like 30 to 50% of your content, and the top 10% of those people. So it's not going to be a big group of that core 1 million viewed audience, but it's going to be a very hyper targeted, high saturated, high value core group of that audience. And why we like this is now we have this segmented window where we'd say, hey, Facebook, find people who look identical to this custom audience. You're going to pay a premium for these types of people. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to build up a lot of data so we can add other layers into our advertising to start advertising and retarget these types of people. Then the next type of ads is a retargeting ad. A retargeting ad is, for example, say you landed on my ad, you clicked on it, you interacted with it, you commented on it, you even just visited my page. I can go ahead and target people in the last 90 days that have interacted with my page, my post, my ad, anything of this nature, and I can start retargeting that person. And retargeting ads are very, very cheap. You spend a lot of money to hit new people, but once you have people and they're installed into your pixel, you can retarget that same core audience at a much cheaper cost. And you can hit these people 10, 15, 20 times a day. And that omnipresence is what's going to allow you to finally sell. When you show up in front of somebody one time, they're not going to trust you. When you see a pair of Nike shoes, you might like them, but not enough to wanting to buy them. But when you see everybody wearing Nike shoes because you saw it that one time, and then you saw it on a billboard, and then you saw it on a magazine, and then you noticed everybody wearing them, it's because the psychology behind the scenes of you seeing it on the ads, and then now that you want them and that you're seeing them everywhere, you're noticing everybody wearing them. And now that omnipresence is keeping it just aware in your brain. And if you can pop up everywhere, and everybody who's talking about real estate talks about real estate with everybody, if you can come up in those conversations, even if it's by the person who knows you already, you're going to just reinforce yourself in that person's mind. So what we do is we run ads, we create organic content so that we show up on every platform, because people are on social, people are online nowadays. If you're sending out email drip campaigns automatically, if you guys are creating social content and you are running ads, whenever this person picks up their phone, you're going to be showing up in front of their face 3 to 5 times a day on average. Passively, maybe 15 to 20 times. They're just not going to recognize that they saw you. But psychologically, they saw you and they remembered you. And after 3 to 5 deep conversations with family members, people around them about you, they're going to reinforce the idea of working with you. And that's how advertising works. It's the custom audiences and the targeted, retargeted audiences that will allow you to actually pull business out of your advertising. But those are like the 2 other layers that I see most people fuck up and totally not even understand how to set up. And that one other core audience that I would set up is a custom audience of people who have clicked on and engaged with a button. So something that I would do for somebody who's never ran ads before, you're not going to have any add to carts tracked within your Facebook pixel. So what you can do is it's really, really simple. Install your Facebook pixel onto a simple landing page and have that simple landing page all about one specific lead magnet, something you can give away for free in exchange for people's information. And now what you're going to want to do is add that fire fucking lead magnet on the back end and now run ads to this lead magnet to that wide audience. And then what you're going to want to do is run those fucking ads until you get 100 downloads on your free downloadable. And what that's going to do is it's going to track anybody who's engaged with the website, but is also added and clicked to add to cart. And now we could set up retargeted custom audiences to anybody who has clicked on the add to cart button, because they're way more likely to buy from you. So the retargeted is going to retarget those people. And then we're going to create custom audiences of people who look like the people who've clicked the add to cart or the book a call button. That's advertising in a nutshell. And that's how I think about Facebook ads, but they all work in tandem together. Without having 1 million views, you're not going to be able to set up custom audiences. And without the 1 million views, you're not going to have enough people to retarget. And without the 1 million views, you're not going to have enough of a niche to understand, can I actually process a lead magnet to these people? And can I actually push it out to my retargeted ads? Because will they be interested in seeing it? Because when I run my ads to just a general audience, it's going to be too expensive to get people to download my lead magnet. That's the 4-step process. Go for a wide audience, then set up a retargeting ad for anybody who is interested in watching your stuff. And then as people are watching your stuff, set up custom audiences of the highest engaged people. And then once you actually understand what people want, set up retargeting ads based off of the people who are actually downloading and buying, and set up custom ads to find more people like the people that are buying. That's Facebook ads in a nutshell. That's my 4-step process. If you want us to set up your Facebook ads, go ahead and click that button in the description below. We have a team who runs Facebook ads. We've spent over $1 million on Facebook ads in the last 6 months, and we are ready to spend your dollars on your behalf better than you ever could. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, go and book a call down below with our team. My name is Cameron Gray, owner and founder of Gray Marketing. I hope you guys are enjoying all the content. If you guys want to learn more about AI content and how to step up your game when it comes to AI and content creation, go ahead and check out Doppler, one of the links in the description. It's our learning platform for personal brands, leveraging AI. It's been Cam. We'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, peace out.